I actually had to talk Brian into having another baby. So this pregnancy, though, wasn't like my first two. I wasn't feeling well, wasn't as easy, and it was a little more difficult having two children already and not feeling well. I didn't have any of that information about Count the Kicks with my first two pregnancies. I got it from my doctor at my first visit. When I went to the doctor's office, they gave me the brochure and some information about it. I just noticed things were slowing down, and I remember that Saturday not feeling the baby move a lot. Everybody tells you, oh, the baby's getting bigger, there's not any room to move, and I kind of felt that way, but then again, I'm like, she's been so active, and now she's not as active.
She called the doctor, and I said, you just do what you gotta do. I mean, you listen to your body.
When I did lay down, the brochure said to monitor the kicks or the movements that you felt. You're supposed to feel 10 kicks in 2 hours.
She went in and laid down for an hour or so, came back out and said, I'm not feeling the movement.
Brian's like, you need to do what you feel is right and what you need to do. So I called back again, and that's when I talked to the doctor that time. And
so we dropped the kids off and went, and the hospital, I was reading a book the whole time because I was not expecting anything whatsoever.
We were seeing the baby on there, and I knew she wasn't seeing anything, and I wasn't feeling anything, so she left, and not that long later, it just seemed like a couple minutes, not even a minute, it seemed like the other nurses started to come in, and they're like, you're gonna have your baby right now, tonight.
It was very scary. I mean, wasn't allowed in the waiting room, wasn't allowed in, where she was having surgery, so everybody left, and I was in the hall, just kind of waiting.
After we delivered Abigail, we found out that her cord was wrapped around her neck 3 times, and it was knotted.
The doctor told us we had 1 hour, and that was it. If we would have waited any more time, our baby girl wouldn't be here today. So if Megan hadn't listened to her body, I wouldn't have that sweet little redhead of mine.
My instincts and what I did, he thought saved her life, because she probably wouldn't have made it another hour.
We came real close. Just a matter of minutes, and if she wouldn't have acted like she did, her motherly instinct kicked in, then it would be a very different household for us right now.
Since then, Abigail is great. She is a good-natured little girl. She's always happy. Developmentally, I think she's really caught up to her peers for her age. She's walking and talking, and we just couldn't be happier. She's great. She's my spunky, red-haired little girl.
It's been amazing watching her, crawl, walk. Her demeanor is a lot like mine. She's cheerful. She likes to laugh. She likes to giggle. She likes to be with her sister. She likes to play. Just watch her do all those little things. In the back of your mind, you're just thankful because you were so close to just losing her.
And having Count the Kicks was so valuable to our experience. It reminded me that I needed to take that time every day to listen to my body and listen to the baby and make sure that she is moving and kicking.
Just make sure your baby's moving. If you don't, there's no harm. Just go into the doctor. It could be that, one little trip that saves your life. And it may be nothing, but you don't ever want to be left with, I could have.
Take that information of Count the Kicks, read it. Don't be afraid to call your doctor. I knew from that information that if I didn't call, I might not have known what the outcome would have been.
Like I tell Megan all the time, she is a superhero. She may not wear a cape, but she did save our little baby's life.